Brad Arrowsmith. We're at the Arrowsmith, the north headquarters of the Arrowsmith Ranch today.
And I'm Judy Arrowsmith.
North central Nebraska. This particular location is 5 miles south of Mills. The West Ranch down on the river, 13 miles straight north of Bassett, 14 miles southeast of Springview, 17 miles northwest of Newport, all located on the north side of the Niobrara River. The west end of the ranch would be roughly 2 miles east of Highway 7 north of Bassett. The acreage of the ranch for sale is 7,550 acres plus or minus.
I was going to say late 30s, early 40s. Yes.
Grandfather started
it. Some of it we bought from the estate, some of it we inherited. His theory was, I don't want to own everything, I just want to own everything that joins me.
Ranching, recreational, some limited recreation. I've been outfitting deer hunts for 30 years now, but it's still primarily a working ranch. Predominantly whitetails, mule deer, 170s are very common. Turkeys, an ever-growing elk population. We've got a very, very nice resident elk herd in the Niobrara Valley anymore. With the start of mountain lion season, yes, we do have a native population of mountain lions as well. Excellent trapping potential. Generally 5 at the most, and I could take out 15. I underhunt it. Have always underhunted. I like trophy quality deers. I don't like deer hunts to look like a pheasant hunt. This is a working ranch and I'm trying to fit hunting season in. When you've got weaning calves to take care of, there's a lot of stuff that gets fed at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and probably the most untapped potential of the entire property is the bow hunting potential. What elk hunts I do are just friends that draw a permit. The state of Nebraska is happy to let the landowner feed it and cash the money off of it. The last couple of years, we've done very well. For the most part, you're going to run 300 pairs. It depends on how you want to do it, whether you're buying replacements, keeping replacements. There's enough acreage to self-sustain 300 pairs, raise your own replacements, develop your own replacements. There's up to, depending on how much second bench a person would want to hay, there's roughly 1,200 acres that can be hayed. On a wet year like this, some of the second bench ground is going to do over 5 ton to the acre. I mean, historically, 3.5 to 4 ton is not out of line on the bottoms, and that's without fertilizing it. That's just what it will do naturally. The river frontage would be 4.5 miles of riverfront. Miles of streams, wow, plenty. We don't have any developed irrigation with the northeast pasture, the parish pasture on the east side of the county road. Unbelievable natural water net pasture, great creek on the west side, 2 more smaller creeks down through the middle to the eastern side, and the best creek is on the far east side of it. You have no problem with summer water, even like in 2012, as extreme as the drought was, water was not a problem in that pasture. The one below it, great water on the east side of it, windmill down at the very bottom by the corrals. Another small creek in the north end of it. It's not a big flow, but it's adequate water for cattle in there. On the west side of the road, the main draw in that pasture, there's water down the east side of it from the top of the pasture all the way down. If a person could develop water on the west side of that pasture, you could easily run another 100 pair in that pasture. All mineral rights are with the property. There's no end to the view sheds, the knobs, and the time of the year. The table in the west pasture in the fall is one of the prettiest spots in the whole river valley. There's a borrow pit right off the county road, a mile northwest of my house. That's an unbelievable view shed.
Oh yeah, you could sit there and see forever.
There are just so many places you can stop and sit. A foggy morning, a sunrise, a sunset. That river valley has the most unbelievable sunsets of anywhere I've been in North America. I've seen the pictures of Arizona. Yeah, we don't have the saguaro cactus, but I'm not going to trade sunsets in the Niobrara River Valley for anywhere in North America. Well, I'll be dead honest with you, it's not something I want to sell. It's an unbelievable opportunity for the right person. I've traveled all over North America. I've seen some unbelievable ranches, but I still keep coming back to this. Year in and year out, we can still do more in this valley than most places in the country without irrigation. You have so many potential options of what you can do. Whether you're leasing out the whole ranch, leasing out part of the ranch, you can hump up the hunting numbers. It would depend on, there's just too many variables about what a new owner wants to do for himself personally, or if he wants to do it financially.
Brad's hunters that come from Georgia, how many years now? 20?
This will be 20.
This will be 20, and they just say, we can hardly wait to come back because we're undisturbed. Well, until the last 2 or 3 years, there wasn't even such a thing as cell phone service, So they are out here in the middle of nowhere with nobody bothering them. And they love every minute of it and keep coming back.
They can enjoy a hunt and they never see another person. The sky's the limit. It just depends on what you want to do. Perfectly content with running it as a ranch and maximizing wildlife potential. It wasn't about driving a bottom line, it was about protecting and caring for the long-term longevity of the resource.